Hey there, YouTube. It's me, Aiden, again. It's been a while since we've streamed anything. I've been slacking. I've been working a lot lately. Um, but I really want to get back into it. YouTube is something I want to keep going. I really enjoy it. I hope you like and subscribe to this channel because we'll keep pumping out content on old cars. That's kind of my forte. And I've been doing it since I was 17, let's say, and now I'm 28 in a month or a couple days. But we recently went out and purchased a new car. This is like a really cool background story. I repurchased this vehicle off the original owner. It's a Chevy. I'm a Chevy guy. It's a muscle car. I love muscle cars. They're my favorite cars. And this is a one owner car out of my hometown of Gig Harbor, Washington. The gentleman is a family friend of ours. We've known him since probably the late 1990s, early 2000. He used to be my grandma's neighbor, and my father became friends with him. He has owned this car since 1970. In August, he purchased it brand new at Walker Chevrolet in Tacoma, Washington. What else? I mean, he went out, he got this car new, he traded in a 66 or 67 Chevy Nova 2 for this new Chevy Nova SS 1970. It is a beautiful car. It's all original. It's never been messed with. This is something you don't see every day. I would consider this like a holy grail car, something you wouldn't want to mess with a whole lot and preserve it. You know, even I bet you like it's one of those cars like Chevy probably would purchase, and to reiterate like a current restoration, because it has absolutely everything correct to the T for a super sport model. So a little backstory on the car. Like I said, he purchased at Walker Chevrolet, which is not around anymore. It's on Division Street in Tacoma, Washington. It is now a place where you can play virtual golf and like a little sit and sip restaurant. The building is still there, yes. It's right by Frisco Freeze on Division in Tacoma. If you're in the area, you should go check it out. It's a pretty cool spot. Other than that, yeah, it was purchased in August of 1970. John was telling me. I got to talk to him. I mean, it's not every day you get to talk to an original owner of a car that is 55 years old. It was pretty emotional for the dude. Not really, but he didn't seem to take much offense to it. He's like, just take care of my car, man. You know, kind of one of those. He's like, I don't want a picture with it, you know. Like, I was like, okay, you know. But he was so nice. He purchased a firehouse in 1987 in Gig Harbor from Pierce County, where he got it, and that's where the car was when I purchased it. I'm not very good at YouTube editing or streaming, and I wish I had my GoPro to really film it, but I filmed some videos on my camera. He also had another truck in there. It's a 1987 Chevrolet square body pickup. It's not my favorite body style, but it was immaculate. It was perfect. There wasn't even a scratch on it, not even on the bedside, nothing. It was a 1987 K20 4x4. It was the blue, very cool color combo, and also it was the 6.2 liter diesel one, but it had 76,000 miles. It was perfect. So maybe I'll make a play on that too. But we ended up getting his Nova. It was in a fire station, kind of. We'll call it the fire station Nova. How about that? But here it is, guys. This is a 1970 Chevy Nova Super Sport. It's in mist green. It has the ice tray hood. I've been detailing it for the past 3 days. It's got the SS in the grill. It's got the Tacoma Walker Chevrolet front and rear license plate frame. The clear front bezel turn signals. Going down the side, it has the 350 emblem, the Super Sport wheels on all four corners. It looks like he added a mud flap. It has the louvers on the front fender there. Those louvers were like an option you could get on this car, the ZJ1 or the ZJ2. The car isn't perfect by any means, but it really is presentable. It has the pinstripe down the side, the sport mirror. Like I was saying, it's like a mist green, and it has a dark green vinyl roof. It has window tint on the left and right side, and a windshield factory tint, by the way. It does have a crack going up and down the windshield here, and a little chip over there, but this is the factory windshield. This car has 77,529 original miles. A couple door dings down the side. It's really hard to see on camera, but you can kind of see it in person. It looks like someone has like gone around and like touched up paint, and you can see it kind of dripping. Maybe it'll come out with a little buff. Here's the mud flap in the rear someone added. I'll probably end up taking those mud flaps off and getting a new wheel tire combo and just keeping these on the side. Let's grab a key here and I'll show you guys the trunk. It's pretty cool. This is just a car. It's one of those once in a lifetime ones. Here's the tail pan of a Chevy Nova. I'm an A-body Chevelle guy, so, but I do like the Nova. This is just a cool car. It has the SS grill in the rear. I think this is where your gas tank is too, just like your Chevelle. Okay, cool. Here's the trunk. There's the jacking instructions, and this would have been the original, you know, color that shines through. You can see it's kind of dull now, but maybe with a little bit of shine it'll come through. You can kind of see a little the Nova, but it has the factory original spare, and it looks like he added like a little garden hose and a piece of wood, bullock wood there, and maybe because it was like a rattling or something. Firestone tire. I bet you this thing's old. I mean, it's probably OG. Original Chevy spatter paint. It does have the U80 option, which is this here. This factory original rear deck speaker. It's pretty cool. You don't see a car like this come around all the time. Like I said, I've been detailing it, but here's like the door panel. It's got the wood. And then in the inside here, it's hard to see with the light, but it has the straddle bucket seats. So it's mist green, dark vinyl green vinyl top, and black interior, which I like the black interior versus green. It's probably easier to find parts, but it's not like you need really any parts for it. But it has a black rear bench seat, and I took it out and took that out, and I found the original broadcast sheets. What those are, it's kind of like a build sheet for the car for the assembly line. They kind of told you like some of the options on the car when it was brand new. And reading a little on some forums, the broadcast sheets were like, they'd tell you about the car's options, right? But sometimes they were for like the car in the front or behind, and they weren't always to like your car. But lucky for me, I got the broadcast sheet for this car. The VIN matches the VIN on that sheet. So took out the rear seat. There was like a little mouse nest in the back. We vacuumed it all up, got rid of got whatever those rings are, and popped out that sheet. Pretty cool. It's got the center console. Look at this. You don't see this too often, but it has this black rocker panel paint, and but there's no crack in this lacquer paint at all. I mean, it's really good. I'll get more videos on this car out in the sun one of these days, but here's the driver's side. We have the sport mirror, you know how you can wiggle it from inside here. We're reading 77,596 original miles. We have a heater. We have an automatic 3-speed turbo 350 on the floor. It's got the seatbelt holders, so when you're done driving it, you can take your seatbelt and clip it in there. It's kind of a cool option. My friend was telling me that's like a Corvette option. And then it has a AM radio SS wheel from 1970. This is like a 1-year model, I think, steering wheel. I've had a couple 72 S Chevelles, and they have that different wheel where it's a big block, more flat. This is concave. Novas are pretty basic cars, but this one's, you know, it has all options. It has a little Nova here on the dash, has the sport mirror, the wood grain inserts on the front and rear. It has the tinted glass, like I was saying, so it's a little darker in the inside, but factory windshield. I mean, never been smoked in. And well, maybe I lied. There is like a little cigarette patch thing right here, but someone did a good job. That's enough with the interior. I'll show that later, but let's just show you what's under the hood here, and then we'll cut the video here. So here's the motor. This is an all original factory small block 350 Chevrolet. It says here on the block Turbo Fire 350, and then it's cut off here, but this would say 300 horsepower. And then it looks like it has a new mechanical fuel pump, maybe a newer alternator, you know, obviously. And then power steering, power disc brakes in the front. It's got the radiator. I just got a new battery for it. It even has the original. I've never seen these before, guys, but the quick release battery terminal. So what you do, the original owner taught me how to use it. You grab your pliers here on this little middle one and they act like a quick release. You can just lift up and down, and when you let go of your pliers, it squishes it, so it grabs it better. But not much going on under here. It's all original. I wonder if it really has 300 horsepower. I don't know. But this is a Super Sport. It has all the documentation. Let's walk you over here to the bench. I can kind of show you some stuff. Here we have the original broadcast sheet. This VIN here, that VIN there matches the VIN on the vehicle. That 45, I know, matches the paint code. The G, I think, stands for green vinyl roof. And then each one of these little boxes, like A51 right there, that is like your bucket seats, right? And your ZJ1 and your ZJ2, that's like your drip moldings and stuff. And then I have the Protecto plate. I have the original plates sent. I have the dealership checkoff list, and just an amazing car. You don't see this very often. This is one of those once in a lifetime finds of an old muscle car. They're getting harder to find, as we all know. And other than that, I'm going to cut the video here, but at the end of this video, I'm also going to include some pictures of the original owner and me standing with them and how we found it, and some other, maybe another clip or two of the car. I'd like to get it detailed because it did sit in this fire station for since 1987 to now, so it wasn't like sitting that all the time. It was driven, but not that much. So, yep, we'll cut the video here. Thanks, YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. I'll be uploading more videos of this car. This is a car that I'll be keeping around and be doing work to in the near future. So, thank you guys. Bye. Here's the bottom of the rear bench seat, and I was opening it up, and look at that. There's another broadcast sheet, but to my knowledge, this one's kind of just gone. I'm gonna have to undo all these little things to get it out, but it ain't even worth saving it. Just looking at it, it's just looks like it maybe got chewed up. But that's a shame. Found one, complete one. Looks like there was a second broadcast sheet here. Well, I got the rear seat back removed, and it's rat haven. It was all the way up to about here. Got some out of it. Kind of siphoning through it, see if I find any remnants of paper. I did find, not a build sheet, but it is all the codes, and it'll tell you exactly what came on this car. Now we need to figure out how the fuck to get it out of here carefully. Because that shit, holy crap. That's more rare than the build sheet. That gives you actually like every single code that's on the car. You can kind of see some of the codes there. Oh, balls, we found it. Yeah, maybe undo these horse buckle things or whatever they're called. Holy cow, this is crazy. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and vacuumed up first so I don't smell rat shit.
Get up. Everybody get up. Get up.
It was a new Nova. There's a little black smoke out. It's got old gas in it. It's pretty cool looking. Day one. There he goes. Well, we're picking up a 1970 Nova Super Sport from the original owner. It's been sitting in this old fire station here in Rosedale for since 1970, so he lives across the street on the water. This is it. It's green on green, black buckets, and it's nice. And this is the fire station here, the truck. And it's like 10 grand for that truck. And this is their John and Aiden, and they're doing the deal.